Hi, I'm so happy you're here today. We're gonna break down in this video how it is that you lunge through from a downward facing dog. I get asked this question frequently. It can be challenging to get through and underneath your belly, bringing a foot forward. It takes a lot of coordinating pieces, and I'm gonna break them all down for you today. One prop that can be extremely useful in this practice, learning how to lunge through, is actually 2 yoga blocks. I suggest getting 2 full-sized yoga blocks, something with a little bit of weight and heft to it. You don't want them to be too squishy. Cork blocks can also be very great. They tend to get a little heavy, but I like these nice thick foam blocks that'll give you good resistance. They don't just give underneath the weight of your arms, okay? So we're actually gonna start by coming over onto hands and knees. As you come forward, I'm gonna use the blocks and then I'm gonna show you once without the blocks. And you can practice the same way for yourself with and without the blocks. Hands are gonna come onto the blocks. You're gonna step your knees back underneath your hips. Per usual, right? We're on hands and knees. But what the blocks do is they give you just this little bit of extra room between you and the ground. They also help you really find some continuity between what's happening in your hands and what muscles are turning on in your body. We really want the triceps, your armpits, and your lats turning on so that you have something to lift away from the ground with. The other part that we're going to be working on is really drawing the abdominal wall into your body. So you have to actually lift the belly and make room for your foot to come through. If your belly's hanging down, it's gonna get stuck and nothing can get through, okay? So we'll start here, hands on the blocks. You're gonna go ahead and come back to a downward facing dog. So you're gonna see that already I have a little bit more room in my shoulders and my chest. The one thing about using the blocks is that it is more arm work. So you're gonna kind of be feeling that your arms are having to work right away when you try this. Find your down dog, press yourself back. Now, the grounded foot, my left foot, actually has an enormous amount to do with whether or not I get through, okay? So watch it this way. I'm gonna lift my right leg as if I just wanna lunge through. I'm not gonna do anything with my left foot. I'm just gonna bring my knee into my chest and try to step. Even if I have the best lift from underneath my belly, and I can bring it in and bring it in and bring it in, that's as far as I can get. My butt is still stuck in the air and my left foot did not do anything to help me. I couldn't get through, right? Watch how we're gonna make the room. You're gonna pause, you're gonna feel around for the ball of that left foot. Before I even lift my right leg off the ground, I'm gonna push stronger onto my left leg, okay? I'm extending through my arms are working. I'm gonna make a muscle with my right butt and lift my leg. I'm making room in my chest right now and in my belly to bring this leg forward. Now watch my left foot. I'm gonna lift the heel and it lifts my butt. Then I'm gonna bring my knee in and I'm gonna push from this foot and move my hips forward with my leg. And then it lands. I'm in a big rounded shape, right? This is not a proper lunge yet. I need to unfurl my spine. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna open up, lengthen out my waist, drop my hips down and stretch out. Suddenly I'm in a lunge that's prepared to go anywhere. I can drop my back heel, come up into a standing pose. I can drop my back knee. I can take a twist. I've set myself up to move on, okay? So getting up to this position of being able to really lunge through, actually a great place to practice it is lunging back. Okay, so you can bring your blocks up if you're using blocks to their highest setting. Find yourself standing. Now remember that you are 3-dimensional. Lunging in particular takes the front and back of your body talking to each other. So if you lift your arms and come forward to a forward bend, and you want to practice, what is this lift feeling? The legs are talking to each other through your abs. Use the blocks as extensions of your hands. You're again going to push on the left leg, so that you're lifting the right foot. I'm lifting my belly. Now I'm gonna use my butt. I'm gonna stretch my weight back. I'm gonna let my weight move back with me as I lunge. Walk the blocks back so that they stay underneath your shoulders and then feel yourself extend. Now I'm gonna practice going back to a downward facing dog. I'm not just gonna throw my leg back and hope for the best. I'm going to practice lunging, all right? Blocks down to their lowest setting around my front foot. Hands on the blocks. Now, back foot. Engage and lift the hips. Lift the ribs. Push into the hands and then lift the foot. Now, reach back into a downward facing dog. Drop your knees and release. Now you can try it without the blocks. Take the blocks away. Go ahead and come out. Let's try the other leg. Downward facing dog. Just see what happens. Let's try the left leg. Engage the left glute, send it up. I'm gonna push off the ball of my right foot, and I'm gonna drive my hips forward, 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 through my arms. Deepest sit-up you'll ever do in your life. Go ahead and extend out into the lunge, unfurl, step forward, and come on up to stand. Have fun.